Hey there! Thank you for watching my channel. Today I want to show you how you can crochet this little cowl. And it's got a point over here, and you can fold it over like this or just leave it up like this. So there are two ways to wear this. And it's just an easy crochet project because you need a straight piece of crochet fabric. And I'm gonna give you the measurements for the width and the length, and well, it's just easy to whip up this crochet cowl. So you need some yarn. I've got some acrylic yarn here, and it needs a crochet hook of 4 or 4.5 millimeters, and I'm picking the biggest size, which is on this wool yarn. I mean, wool is from a sheep. So I've got a crochet hook for 4.5 millimeters. I'm sorry. And first off, let's get the yarn, leave a little tail so you can weave in the ends a little bit better, and make a slip knot. And I'm not gonna say how many chains you need to make, because your yarn may be different than mine, and maybe you are having a different crochet hook. But the measurements we need, and I'll get a ruler. This is from my sewing stuff, and this is exactly 15 centimeters. Hope you can see it over here. So just start making chains, and then measure out 15 centimeters approximately. If you have it a little bit bigger, that's not a problem. Keep in mind that you need to remove one chain from your measurements, because you need to skip one chain. So don't pull out your work, just leave it like it is and measure it. And you can see I'm short of a few chains, so I'm gonna chain 2 more, and then I think it's just the width of 15 centimeters. So here's my beginning chain, and here is the end. So don't pull it out, just leave it like it is. Okay. So again, if you have a few extras, it's not that bad. So for now, skip that first chain, in the next one make a single crochet, and in every next chain make a single crochet. I've got a new hook, and it's a little bit, well, difficult to crochet with. It's a good brand, but I couldn't find my old crochet hook. Sometimes it's just not easy to crochet with this. So if you see me struggle sometimes, then you know how come. Don't forget your last stitch. You can see if I'm going to measure it with my ruler. It is 15 centimeters. Okay, so for the next row, chain 1. This does not count as a stitch, so you need to work in that first stitch over here. And normally you would make your single crochets with both loops, but now you have to use the back loops only. So put your hook in the center of your V, on top of it, and just pull backwards, and there you have your back loop. Now grab your yarn, pull up a loop, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So in every stitch in the back loops only, make a single crochet. And because you are making it in the back loops, you're gonna have that nice little ridge on top of your crochet work. So just single crochets in the back loop only. Don't forget your last stitch. And you can see a little ridge going on top of your crochet work. And this row is just what you need to repeat. So again, chain 1, turn your work. The chain 1 does not count as a stitch, and in it, here's your first stitch. Only in the back loops make a single crochet. Just single crochets in back loops only. I'm gonna speed up this row so you can see how the ridges look like, because on the front and the back there will be a ridge altering each other. And if your work is too loose, then just downsize your crochet hook, which is a half or a whole millimeter. And if your work is too tight, then just grab a bigger hook. So you can see the ridge over here. I hope you can see it. And if I turn it, you can see that ridge over here. So it's altering each other with ridges front and back. And this is just what you need to do. And you need to crochet this until you are having 65 centimeters in length. And then I'll come back with you to show you how you can make your cowl. And I'm gonna do this off camera because it takes a long time to make 65 centimeters, and it would be very long, this video, so that's not what we want. So just continue crocheting this and then come back with me until you are having 65 centimeters, and I'll show you how we can attach the ends to make a cowl. Okay, so I've got about 65 centimeters in length, like this. And I'm leaving my working yarn on my crochet work. And now what we need to do, I hope you can see it, is we are starting at this point where we started when you have your tail, and we need to flip it over like this. Let's see if I get everything. Okay, so you're putting it like this. So you get a point over here. And now the other side, where you are having your working yarn still attached on your crochet work, you're gonna flip it like this. So there will be a point here. I hope you can see what I mean. I cannot just zoom out more than this. So here is the tail from the beginning. And here's the other point to go like this. So if you have your crochet work like this, just fold this over to the center. And this side you're gonna fold over to here. And now you can choose what you want to. You can choose to crochet this together, only this side, or this and this side. So when your working yarn is here, you can also put them together with some stitch markers. So don't stretch out your work, just leave it like it is. And then with the 2 points together, you can place a stitch marker over there. And then put another stitch marker maybe here in the center of your side, where you need to attach both sides. So there are 2 stitch markers, so it's just laying flat like this. So grab your hook and pull it through your loop and just make sure it's nice and tight. And now what we're going to do, in that first stitch over here, put your hook in that stitch and go over to the other side and put your hook through just a hole where you can find it easily. So it doesn't matter in which holes it is, but just make sure it's right across that first stitch. Grab your yarn, pull it through both sides and pull it through the loop on your hook. Like this. Now go over to the next stitch, grab both loops and go over to the back and grab your yarn, pull it through both stitches and through the loop on your hook. So this is how you're gonna attach the front and the back together with a slip stitch. Just the first and the front and the back, just put your hook through that, grab a loop and pull it through the both sides and to the loop on your hook. Just slip stitching your way through this side. My yarn and needle are making a bit noise, so I'm sorry for that, but so just remove your stitch marker and you can see that everything is laying nice and flat, so it won't get wonky. And I like to just use the yarn I made my crochet work with and use that to attaching both sides together, so you don't have to cut off that much yarn and to weave in more tails than is necessary. So when I'm done doing this, I only have 2 tails to weave in and not 4 or 3 or whatever. So just remove that last stitch marker and go and attaching both sides like this. So just choose what you want. If you want to attach these 2 sides too, I put some stitch markers in here and then just crochet both sides together, but it's just the same as you did here, so I'm not going to show you. This is just the same for this side. If you want to, you can also leave it open like this, and now you can see that you put your head through here and there's your little cowl. You can also just fold over a little bit, just see what works for you. And this is what I wanted to show you. It's the front and the back. And it's nice and warm for your neck when the days are getting colder. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me them in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications so you get a message when I upload a new video. And for now, I just wish you happy crocheting and hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye!